All right, hey, so I just thought I'd make this quick Loom video just to show you guys the kind of things that I do on Voiceflow and to show you how I can apply my three-step process for the way I did with custom GPTs and apply it into something that you can actually integrate for as a service to clients. And I know I said the second part would be using the Assistance API, and this isn't exactly the Assistance API because I'm using a platform called Voiceflow, which is mostly just for front end. But I figured that with a lot of recent technological advancements, just the Assistance API alone and using a Jupyter notebook or Google Colab notebook might not be the best approach to showing you guys a real application. So I decided to instead use Voiceflow to show you guys how the three-step process for custom GPTs can be applied for building custom AI solutions for clients, and I'm going to do so using Voiceflow. So basically, this project I have here, this is just a demo project. I was just building like a sales coach for my company, Particular Tech, and the ideas still apply. So the first the first step in my three-step process is to find the key detail. Remember, like what's important for the AI solution for the client. And in this sales coach, the key detail is that we want the results to be based on sales procedures specific to Particular Tech. So you can see here, and I'll get into more details on how to work with Voiceflow in future videos, but for now, just stick with me. So here I give in one of the parts for like crafting the AI, like I actually say that like based on the problem the user is trying to solve, right? This, yada, yada, yada. And I say, if the user's message is unrelated to Particular Tech sales, kindly state that you are not designed to respond to unrelated queries. So basically, I'm ruling out any other kind of questions or any kind of sales questions that are not specific to Particular Tech. So basically, this enforces that I only want the sales coach to focus on the sales procedures from Particular Tech so that it helps the team members at Particular Tech. And that way, it just helps build the idea of our company, you could say, or the identity. So that's step one. And that's what would be integrated into this chatbot. Step two is to run as many test cases as possible. So right here on Voiceflow, there's a run button. So like every time that I want to play with this chatbot, I just click run here and I'll be running as many test cases as possible. So here, it's not like the prettiest format so far, but I'm working on it. So it's not finished. So I'll do ask a question and, like I'll just like put some random stuff here. And obviously it didn't understand. And so now if we reset the test, remember run as many test cases as possible and they should all like be different. So now let's just click end conversation. Yeah, so the process continues. Run as many test cases as possible, and Voiceflow gives you that simulator to do that. And then finally, step three, keep it aesthetically pleasing, especially if it's for a client. So that's just like obviously the front end, like when we make it like a web chat, it's going to be pretty, but in the workflow itself, I also want to keep it pretty so that like the voice or the workflow should be it should be very easy to understand. If a team member were to come check this, like this should look very, very intuitive and very easy to understand if someone is new to building workflows or creating AI solutions using Voiceflow. So the workflow, so not only the overall product should be aesthetically pleasing, but the workflow behind it or the details behind it should be aesthetically pleasing, just like clean code. This is the same idea. So yeah, that's my three-step process using Voiceflow, and I will get into how to use Voiceflow to build complex projects in future videos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.